Hello. Alright, so as with pretty much every bench session, I start with like the heavy pressing movement just because I'm the freshest and I can push the most weight around and I like to stroke my ego a little bit. So I start with the Smith machine. And before you say, ooh, the Smith machine, that's what bitches use. I guess I'm a bitch. And also, it's not 2005 anymore, right? Nobody thinks that. Nobody that actually lifts thinks the Smith machine is for bitches. Alright. But also, I guess I'm a bitch. Okay. So lately I have been feeling weaker. Which, again, it's not a problem. If I was getting weaker on a bulk, then I would be upset. Oh, I should have took a longer break in between sets. Okay, so I have now realized the music isn't too bad even though they blast it. If I'm over there, but the speaker is right here. So whenever I'm in this area, it picks it up real good. So I apologize. Anyways, 2 sets of incline, moving on to chest press. Again, this is my favorite machine for working out chest. Doesn't mean it has to be yours. Yours could be push-ups for all I care. Oh no. Oh. Ooh, moving on. Alright, well, we're finishing off chest with cable flies. I'd like to use the pad, but that is currently in use. And you don't have to go super heavy with cable flies. Okay? Just squeeze, you know? You don't have to be throwing around 60 pounds here, unless you're really big and strong. Alright. Last set, I'm going to finish with a drop set here. Alright, let's move on to some lateral raises. Like I mentioned before, I like to set it not at the bottom, a little up. That way there's constant tension even on the way here. If it's all the way on the bottom, there's no tension once I drop it around here. Time under tension. Hypertrophy. Keywords. Buzzwords. Alright, so I'm not going to make you sit and watch all these sets. I'm probably going to do seated lateral raises next, so I'll see you then. Okay, I'm done with the cable lateral raises. Moving on to seated lateral raise. Yeah, I've said this many times, but for lateral raises, if you're feeling most of the muscle that's working is actually your trap, drop the weight, right? You don't have to always lift the heaviest possible weight you can lift. Go light. It's better that you go lighter and feel the actual muscle working than to go heavy and you just pointlessly throwing weight around. My ass really hurts from yesterday's glutes, not from anything else. Whoa. Okay. A little piece of advice: if you ever lose a lot of weight, buy underwear that fits properly. Otherwise, it's always going to ride up and give you a wedgie. Okay, let's look at these weights. All right, let's go to the change room. All right, let's check the pump. Okay, done for the day. Time to get in the car and have a little chitty chatty. All right, I am on my way to the vet to pick up some dog food because my dog can't eat solid food right now. She had surgery on her gums. This parking lot can be kind of hectic sometimes, but yeah. So I got to get weight loss food because she, much like me, needs to lose a little weight at the same time as her recovery. And then I'm gotta go to the mall and do a little shopping. Gotta fill up my girlfriend's stocking stuffer. Hopefully you're done all your Christmas shopping. You're not gonna do it last minute. You're pretty responsible, right? Oh wow, yeah, you had all your Christmas shopping done in November? Good on you. I wish I was that far. I have to fill out my girlfriend's advent calendar. I'm a few days behind. Every day she wakes up and goes, "Ooh, what's today's present? I guess it's nothing again." I feel pretty bad. I'll fill it up eventually. I have been filling it up somewhat. Traffic. I got off work early today, so I could go to the gym a little early. It's currently almost 4. It's 3:43 right now. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about how much information is out there nowadays. It's crazy. Like when I was a teenager, this is the early 2000s, weight loss to me was kind of a mystery. I just thought eat less and work out. I didn't know about protein intake. I just thought protein shakes were what bodybuilders used. I didn't really understand the whole concept of building muscle. I thought if you work out, you build muscle. Obviously, I didn't realize you needed protein. I was just eating a buttload of carbs. All my protein came from, burgers or cheese from pizzas or, dairy from cereal or ice cream. I didn't eat that healthy. I thought if I was working out like crazy, I was going to lose a lot of weight. And then I wasn't losing weight, but I was gaining some strength. So I was like, you know what? Maybe I should just not eat and work out more, but do cardio. So no joke, when I was like 17, 18, something like that, there was like a 2-month period where I lost, I think, 30 pounds in a month. No, 1 month, just over a month. I lost 30 pounds because I was doing 1 hour on every single cardio machine they had. Well, like 1 hour on the treadmill, 1 hour on the elliptical, 1 hour on the stationary bike, 1 hour on the recumbent bike. I'd stay away from the Stairmaster. But yeah, like I was doing crazy stuff like that. There was no information out there like TikTok because there was no real social media. I mean, there was like Nexopia or MySpace, but nothing like now. Now you just go on TikTok, boom. There is so much information. It is so helpful. As toxic as social media can be, it is so helpful, especially for younger people when it comes to fitness. I mean, granted, there's a lot of those morons out there who always say like, oh, stay away from carbs. Carbs are evil. Stay away from seed oils. Seed oils are evil. And they kind of try to villainize certain food groups and tell you, don't do this, do this. Listen, there's always new research coming out saying, oh, this is actually good. This is whatever. Just like I say, I preach this. Everyone's different. You figure out what worked for you. Okay? Maybe seed oils are bad for some people. Maybe they're not. All right? Just don't eat your own shit, you know? I can say don't eat your own shit because that's bad. But all these, gurus that are trying to tell you like, oh yeah, you got to stay away from junk food. You can have it in moderation, or you can just binge it once in a while. You know? Who cares? They don't know shit. They're just talking out of their ass. Like back in the day, I think some of you who are aware of the fitness community will know who Jujimufu is. I think that's how you pronounce it, Jujimufu. Now he's more known as like that crazy big muscular guy who's really flexible. I found him way back in the day. Before he got into bodybuilding, he was really into tricking. That's why he can do all these crazy acrobatic things right now. When he was slimmer, I was like back in, I think, 2006, 2007, I got really into tricking. So I was trying to do all those cool flips as a fat guy. That's how I got a lot of my injuries as well. That's how I really badly messed up my ankle. Trying to do a no-handed cartwheel. The one time I landed it, I messed up my ankle so bad I couldn't walk for like a month and a half. I forced my foot down and then I heard a snap. Luckily, I'm pretty sure I didn't tear my Achilles, but I tore something. Now that ankle hurts when it's cold. That's a real thing. And so my fitness advice, I got it from Jujimufu, and he had this webpage where he was giving you tips on how to do certain tricks, and he also gave tips on how to lose weight. You know what his weight loss tips were? Like, eat healthy, don't work out, do your cardio, and like, don't have cheat days. You've been cheating your whole fucking life. That was the weight loss advice back in the day. So as a teenager, I was like, oh yeah, you're right. Now it's a little more positive and a little more informative. I'm sure he wouldn't say that anymore. But again, I was a teenager. I was impressionable. And the weight loss advice I got was, eat healthy. Oh, okay. Don't have cheat meals, you fat bitch. I was like, oh yeah, I am a fat bitch. It's not like that anymore. I just thought that was funny.
That's what the world was like pre-social media. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that still preach that, and then there's impressionable people out there that see that and, you know, believe in that. If it works for you, I guess it works for you. But, you know, don't put other people down. It really bothers me when I see people putting, like, gym goers down. I have more respect for someone who's 400 or 500 pounds at the gym just going at a slow waddle, you would call it. Like they were just zero incline, speed at 1 mile per hour. I have more respect for that person than the guy who can bench 315 who's talking shit about that guy on the treadmill. All right? That guy on the treadmill is doing something to better their life. They are trying to stay alive. They're not on there just judging everyone around them. No. They're there because they want to feel like they belong at the gym. So if you see someone who maybe is doing something wrong or is really overweight and trying to better their life, you should respect that. And you see them doing something wrong, maybe try to approach them in a friendly way if, you know, what they're doing is dangerous. But be friendly, you know, be nice, be supportive. The gym is supposed to be a supportive community. No one should go in there and feel out of place or feel like they can't, I don't know, do what they want to do, I guess, or you shouldn't be at the gym and be uncomfortable. You want to make it a welcoming environment. Everyone should be there supporting each other. If I'm at the gym and I see someone, you know, they bench 315, I go, holy shit. I will walk up to them and be like, damn, you're strong, and give them a fist bump. Sorry, my camera just keeps moving. But yeah, I'll like not run up, but I'll go up to them and I'll pay them a compliment, you know? And same thing, like let's say if I see someone at the gym on a regular basis who's overweight, I'll tell them like, hey, good job, man, keep at it. I can see the improvement, you know? They probably don't hear that enough. Be nice. Give people compliments. They deserve it. Oh, am I going to make it? Yep, I made it. All right, that's enough for that. Tomorrow, back and rear delts. Probably going to do a little ab work. So I'll see you guys then. And again, hope you had a good day. I actually hope you had a great day. I hope you had a great cardio session. Okay? All right, I'll catch you tomorrow. Have a good one.